Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spring Hill Sports Live, where we've had some technical difficulties leading in right there with some, as I'm coming in speaking here, we join you live, though, here on Spring Hill Sports Live with the Broncos already on top, 2-0 over the Eudora Cardinals, thanks to 2 goals by number 3 Elizabeth Williams. So finally back on air, but we did get on there for you. Still here in half number 1, just about halfway to the finish, 21-21 remaining here in the first half. Spring Hill on top 2-0, as previously mentioned. Going to get a quick throw in coming here. That one's going to end up back near midfield. I am, of course, joined here today on camera and on color by Caden Carbajo. Did I pronounce that correctly, Caden?
It's Carbajo.
Sorry about that. Caden Carbajo on color for us here today, as that one's going to end up harmlessly on net. And Caden, give us a little recap of what was going down before we were able to get back on air. Obviously, a couple of goals from Elizabeth Williams. Spring Hill taking the early control.
Yeah, they seem to be really taking control of the game. A lot of balls that were on their side. They seem to definitely to control the tempo there.
As we'll get a throw in coming here for Eudora. Immediately taken back by Spring Hill, who sends it back up near midfield. Sent across midfield, and the race is on for it. Sent back out into play. Eudora with the quick touch. Race on, though. Spring Hill able to take it away, and they're going to put the pressure right back on once again. No whistle there. It comes near sideline. This is McCormick going to get it. Now it will end up out of play. Whistle's blow is... We've got a couple of blown tires down there. Some shoes need relacing. Thrown back in here for Spring Hill. This one will be played back toward midfield. More defensively there for Eudora, as they didn't really have any rushers coming on. And Spring Hill will just play it back to the goaltender, who will boot it back up near midfield, and the Broncos will try to get the offense going once again. This thing ends up over into the far benches, though. Windy day here in Spring Hill, Kansas, as that one ends up wide of the net, but easily playable there for the goaltender.
Yes, no doubt. We did I just came from a game at Johnson County doing baseball, and there was guys' hats falling off and all sorts of things.
Blustering,
from the wind,
one might say. It's that those Midwestern plains, Caden. They just don't break it up at all.
No, there's hardly ever trees. If there are, we have some good shade trees maybe, but the wind, it just cuts right through it.
So this one will end up once again on the Eudora end of midfield. Spring Hill really taking it to them offensively here. They have been in firm control of this game to this point, as they're going to try to pass this thing one more time, just losing the handle on it there. Trying to feed it through there was Natalie Rice, but just couldn't find an opening. Spring Hill, though, still with possession, just on their own end of midfield. They'll send it into the Eudora end. Now a chance to restart the offensive rush, but once again just losing it. Now here's McCormick. Had it for a second, but taken away, and now coming near side. This is Hines. Hines with it, sends it towards midfield. That could have been danger, but playable here for Eudora. And now Olivia Infante will try to work some magic. Sends it back outside to Hines. Hines with it and has that one just taken off her foot by the Cardinals. And now Spring Hill will reconvene at midfield. Bergman sent it back towards the center and now coming up with it. Here's Hines near sideline. She'll try to send it towards the middle. She was looking for Infante. It eventually finds its way there after they pickpocketed number 25 there, Peyton Chappelle, for the Cardinals. Ultimately going to end up with a whistle. Goal kick coming up here for the Cardinals. Looks like they'll send back Music to take it. Played here for Infante. Taken away Eudora and sent back to midfield. 15-20 left to go here in half number one. Broncos still on top 2-0, but they're keeping the pressure on. They're not ready to rest on that lead just yet. That one hit the ref, so we'll get a quick whistle and a stoppage. Sent far side. This is Estes sending it upfield. Race is on for it, and the sideline wins the race. So that one ends up out of play. We'll get some substitutions here real fast.
And entering for the first time, number 14, McKenna Estes.
Oh. So they got the little horse sound on the intercom, on the PA system.
We got the bucking Bronco.
That is awesome.
Coming
That's
over
funny.
the intercoms here. Trying to rally the new subs that came in, Caden. Trying to get the energy flowing right off the bat. As that one's going to end up just past the goal line and into the fence. So looks like they're going to rule that a corner kick. I thought it was off of Spring Hill last, but evidently I thought wrong. So we're getting a corner kick upcoming. And who knows what this is going to do with this wind here today. That one ends up over everybody. It's going to go all the way to the far side. And now it's just a matter of, did it touch someone's hair in any place?
Wow.
They're going to rule no. And it's just going to be a throw-in coming. Ball girl's still awaiting someone from Eudora to come take the ball from her. Finally obliging is Peterson. And Caitlin Peterson sends it in, but right to Hines. And then Hines has her pocket pick, but she gets it right back. 3-on-1 to the near corner. What a battle here by Taylor Hines. Sends it back towards the middle. Tried to center it up again, and then finally, just booting that thing out of play there was number 14, Elizabeth Fisher. Just to kind of get it out of the danger zone. But Spring Hill still has it. Elizabeth Williams, she might have been looking for the hat trick coming there.
Already.
Ultimately tried to pass, and it ends up onto the cleats of the Cardinals. Infante sends it back to the defensive line here at midfield. They'll reset the offense and try to get something moving once again. Bringing it up here is Bergman. Bergman towards the middle. This is Williams. Williams back to Bergman. She's got a chance at a shot. Maybe no. Nicely defended there by number 5, Lauren Gruberger, who just managed to get her toe onto the back end of that ball and keep it from becoming disastrous. Now this thing ends up back on the Spring Hill side. Not been a whole lot of action on this end of the field. That thing ends up off the side of the foot of the keeper, so now Spring Hill will have to play it upfield the old-fashioned way. Eudora trying for its first offensive real opportunity of this half, and they might have a shot here. Sent back towards the middle. On goal, no! Just wide of the net.
Wow.
And that one ends up just wide to the right. Brilliant chance there for the Cardinals, their first real scoring chance of the evening, but ultimately a fortunate break there for Spring Hill as it rolls just a few feet wide there, Caden.
Yeah, they're going to try for this corner kick. We'll see how that goes for them.
Sending it in toward the middle. That one's going to end up wide of the net and out along the goal line, so goal kick upcoming. That wind will really take it out there, as you see on full display right there. That was Cambria Kerr, the freshman for Eudora, who tried that corner kick, and the wind just absolutely ate it up. So now goal kick coming here for the Broncos. Couldn't quite get it to midfield, so now they got to try to get it out. But now another dangerous chance here for the Cardinals. Spring Hill defends it well and just sends that one out of play. Hines can't get to it, so it ends up along the fencing just past the B. And a throw in coming here for the Cardinals. Doing the honors will be Caitlin Peterson. She'll send it in here. That one over the head of Klobes and once again out of play. So another throw in coming for Peterson. Once again. Oh, that one just over the head of Klobes again. This one coming near sideline. Hines the race for it just past her. And then Kylie Music just kind of watched it go out of play. So Peterson with a chance to throw it in again. Nicely done there by Klobes, keeping that one alive. Sent upfield as Eudora attempts to get some offense started here, but Elizabeth Williams nicely done, putting some pressure on him. And now Spring Hill with a chance to turn this into an offensive attack. Up to Williams. Williams goes far side. Looking for number 6. That's Jane Hughes. Hughes along the goal line, centers it back toward the middle. She was looking for Williams. And that one's going to end up out of play, far sideline. Throw in Spring Hill. 8:45 to go in half number 1. Played along the far sideline. This one's going to be a shot towards the middle. Hines, first shot wouldn't go. Second shot is saved. Rebound opportunity a little bit weaker than the first shot. Nicely done there by the Eudora defense to get some shins in the way. This one's spotted down here. Haley Bergman will send it ahead. Puts a boot to it. This one might get on goal. It will. Oh, initially. That thing's still loose. Yeah. And it's a goal. That thing just creeped along the goal line, and Bergman has made it 3-0.
That was pretty cool.
So the junior forward, or junior defenseman, sorry, just sending it ahead. Got one nice bounce. Ended up being just a little bit too high for the Eudora goalkeeper. She ends up fumbling with it initially, and then just an unfortunate roll for Eudora. Ends up just across that goal line. And we got ourselves a 3-0 ball game. Spring Hill, though, looking for more here. Still with 7.5 minutes left to go in half number 1. Throw in coming here for Spring Hill. Mass substitutions.
Substitutions for Spring Hill, number 2, Jillian Lingner. Number
So, like a widespread hockey change there, about half the lineup shifting here for Spring Hill for these last 6:45. Playable near sideline, trying to keep it in here. Throw in coming here for Eudora. This is Infante, though, of Spring Hill, who will try to turn it back into an offensive charge. The give and go. Infante will try to rescue it. Sends it back towards the middle. Oh, and nearly a scoring chance with some rushing bodies crashing the net there for Spring Hill, but no one could get to it quite in time, and Eudora sends it back out to midfield. This one's trickling toward the goal line and out of play. Corner kick up coming here for the Broncos. It looks like they'll send Infante over. So corner kick from the far corner. Puts a boot to it. So an angling nicely. Can someone get a foot on it? That one's going to roll and just wide of the net and out of play. 5:15 to go here in the first half, as you can see there at the top of your screen. Three 0 Spring Hill, looking to add to it. Shot on goal, save made. Rebound opportunity, no goalie in net. Still no goalie in net. Now finally Eudora, able to get it along the far sideline. Goaltender is reset, and they can just try to push this thing back upfield. Spring Hill, the first ones to it. Still plenty of time here for either team to muster at least one, if not multiple, scoring chances here before the break. Shot going to be popped up on goal. That went off the hands of the goaltender. That thing's still in play, and it's just going to bounce ever so barely wide. This should be a goal kick upcoming here for the Cardinals. No, they're actually going to rule that was last touched by Eudora. So here comes the corner kick. Sent in. First gotten to there by the Cardinals, so Spring Hill will have to reset. Sends it back towards the middle. Not a whole lot in the way of Bronco jerseys in that area. But now still able to chip it ahead. That one's going to go wide of the net, though. Goal kick upcoming. No, once again, they're going to say last off of Eudora. So again, it is actually a corner kick upcoming. It'll be Infante again to take it. Centers it up. Eudora won the race to it. It'll come near sideline and just misplayed there by Jaden Brooks. Ends up just walking it right out of bounds, so Spring Hill will get the throw in. Maya Lozano sent it in, and it's off of her shins and out of play, so Caitlin Peterson for the throw in whistles. Looks like it was just another equipment timeout there briefly. Someone had some shin guards needed fixing. So now we will get the Caitlin Peterson throw in. That one immediately sent out of play. Near sideline. Taken here by Williams to Infante. Looking to make something happen. Trying to weave her way through the entire defense. Couldn't quite do it. Now thrown in here by Lozano. Popped up into the air. Race is on for it. Eudora able to get to it first. Sent back up near, not quite midfield, but maybe third field. This one will be played ahead. Here's Lingner. She's got a chance to center it up. This is Williams. Back to Bergman, looking for her second, and that one just a little bit high. Down to 1:20 to go here in the first half. Score remains 3-0 Spring Hill. Golden chance there a second ago to add to it, but just a couple of feet high with the shot. So off the goal kick, they'll try to send it upfield, and Corbs will try to get it further, but Infante takes it away from her. Now trying to weave her way through a host of white jerseys there. This one's coming near sideline, played upfield, but just out of play there. Lozano couldn't keep it in bounds. Whistles blow.
Entering for Eudora, number 34, Cameron McCormick.
And we'll get some quick substitutions here. Zin Clobez heading out. Cameron McCormick coming in. And now the throw-in. They were... That first one didn't count. Now this one's for real. That one ends up out of play. Spring Hill gets it, and then finally Eudora just says, you know what, halftime's almost here. We've had enough of this, and they just boot it onto the Spring Hill end of play as we've reached halftime. Your Spring Hill Broncos dominant in half number one. 3-0 Broncos on top of the Cardinals. We'll be back with second half action. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right. The first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Across the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Colton McCann, his third touchdown of the game.
Like in the net, and it'll be a point for Baldwin. A first touch volley. The substituted forward across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan.
At an opening on the near side. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. Kaplinger will take it to the house.
Construction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Everyone loves a special occasion to come together to celebrate. The Meadowlark is one of the premier wedding venues in the Kansas City area. But it's even more. Beyond nuptial and corporate events, the Meadowlark is now bringing live music to the area. Come enjoy a night of dinner, drinks, and entertainment without waiting for an invite. Follow Meadowlark Events-Live on Facebook for upcoming shows. Now you have even more reasons to celebrate at the Meadowlark.
Massage is more than relaxation. Apex Massage Therapy can go beyond with targeted work for headaches and sinuses, myofascial releases, trigger point therapy, neuromuscular therapy, reflexology, cupping, and hot stones. Kylie's hands go right to the problem areas and work out all the issues. She is certified in prenatal massages, oncology, lymphatic drainage, pre- and post-surgery massages, and she can also work on minors and athletes. For openings and specials, like and follow Apex MT on Facebook.
Oh, hi, honey. Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Craving a quick pick-me-up, tasty lunch, or afternoon treat? Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe in downtown Spring Hill is that rare mix of hometown charm and uptown style. At The Bean, they brew the finest cup of coffee, tastiest teas, and most refreshing smoothies and frappes around. The Bean is proud to serve delicious, handmade pastries by Scratch KC, and they have the best breakfast, lunch, and convenient grab-and-go options in town. Have you been to The Bean? The Bean Coffee and Cafe, downtown Spring Hill.
Just about ready for second half action here on Spring Hill Sports Live. The Broncos on top 3-0 over the Eudora Cardinals. 2 goals from Elizabeth Williams and 1 goal from Haley Bergman in the first half. Got us to where we're at now. And now the teams have switched sides and we're ready to go here for the final 40 minutes. Well, we assume the final 40 minutes. Unless, of course, Eudora's got a big comeback in them. I know over on Lewisburg Sports Live recently, we saw a little bit of overtime when the Spring Hill Broncos came to play Lewisburg over on their home field. This one will be sent back toward midfield. Played off the chest and now toward the sideline, just over the head of number 13, Avery Cabell, and out of play. So thrown in here for Eudora. Sent upfield, looking for Williams, then off the legs of Hines. almost was able to get it continued forward, but now Eudora with it. Back to midfield here for the Cardinals. Poked away, though, there by Laney Montgomery, and now trying to get something started for the Broncos, but that one taken away, as the two teams will play a little back and forth, just barely onto the Cardinal side of midfield, and now just to the Spring Hill side. They'll play it ahead, though. Here's Infante with it. Spring Hill's defense plays catch with it. That one nearly lost, just out of play. And trying to keep it in was Cambria Kerr, but ends up just sending it out of play and now thrown ahead. Tried to find Infante there. This one popped straight skyward. It'll land at midfield. Bergman will try to send it ahead off the dome. Sorry, not Bergman. That was number 19, Ella Buchholz. This one playable ahead. Caitlin Peterson stops it. And that one ends up out of play. I believe last off of number 4, Jayla Erpelding. This one's heading toward the sideline and out of play. So goal kick upcoming here for Spring Hill. They'll have Bushels do the honors. Sending that one ahead there is Huntington. Eudora, though, keeping it in play. Gonna send that shot from distance. Ends up mostly harmlessly finding its way into the midst of the Spring Hill goalkeeper. But just deciding to just rip the shot there was the freshman Peyton Chappelle. She found a lane and decided, well, we haven't had too many scoring chances. Let me go ahead and just take this. Now playing this one ahead. So Eudora finding a little bit of offensive momentum here in half number 2. That one ends up out of play. Nicely done there by the defense of Spring Hill, forcing a throw in. Infante tries to send it upfield. Eudora chips it back ahead. Just couldn't find any rushers to try to capitalize on that one. And now Spring Hill will try to get something started. That one ends up, though, in the purple turf. Throw in coming for the Cardinals. This one way ahead, though, and it's going to lead to a goal kick. So a little bit of a feeling out process going on here at the beginning of half number 2. Sending it ahead was Bergman. Now it goes back to her. That one deflecting out of play. So another goal kick upcoming. They'll opt to center it up and send it near side. This could be danger, though. Nearly picked off there by Caitlin Peterson. But Spring Hill able to avert danger and get it back up near midfield. Oh, and just barely unable to complete that move was Avery Coble. And now sent back ahead here, Eudora. Sending it ahead for Peterson. Race is on. Can she get to it? No, that one just leaking out of play. So Spring Hill will throw it in from deep on their own side. That one will end up out of play again. Last off the foot of Hines. time. Peterson tried to center it back up, couldn't do it, and it just ends up out of play. So once again, goal kick from Spring Hill coming up. 33:30 left to go here in the second half. Spring Hill currently sitting on a 3-goal lead. For those of you that didn't tune in the first half, blustering winds out here today, and they've caused a little bit of havoc already in half number 1. A couple of plays somewhat taken over by the winds. You can see the flags out there that these referees are holding, absolutely fluttering every which way. The wind, though, is for the most part a crosswind, but for what it's worth, it is also partially blowing in the direction of what would be Eudora's backs. So we will point out that is the direction Spring Hill was going in the first half when they scored 3 goals. We'll see if the wind really played much of a part, as obviously Eudora is jumping out to a nice start to this half, but here comes Spring Hill the other way. Not going to let that wind be an excuse for too long, of course. This one's sent ahead, though, for Peterson. That one ends up just going out of bounds. Throw-in coming here. Spring Hill over the foot of Hines, and now playable forward for Eudora. They'll once again try to find Peterson near sideline. Here comes Eudora, near side, looking for someone in the middle. Centers this one up, couldn't get that thing over to Peterson. Taken away by Spring Hill, and they'll bring it back up to about the quarter field mark. Played near sideline. Collision between some ankles there and a tumble taken. So free kick coming here for Spring Hill after the whistle. This will be Bergman to take it. She sends it ahead, looking for Coble, who sends it forward. Hines and Williams both there. Hines pops that one up. Near the center whistle blows, though, well before that ball ever went out of play or landed. So it'll be a free kick coming here for the Cardinals. Trying to feed that one all the way through. Races on. Should be fairly easily won by the netminder, and is, and sent back to midfield. First one to it, though, there was Lauren Gruberger, who tries to go forward with it. Whistle blows as there was a collision near sideline. That was Coble and Cambria Kerr who ran into each other. Looks like they'll call the freshman Kerr for the infraction, and a free kick coming here once again for Spring Hill. Sending that one ahead is Bushels. Back toward midfield. Popped up ahead here. Eudora going to try to win a foot race for it. Peterson going to try to save it from going out of bounds. Actually saved from going out by Spring Hill. Now centering it back up, nicely done there by the defense of the Broncos. Now this one ends up just wide of the net. Kerr tried to send that one on goal, and it ends up just a little bit to the left. Goal kick upcoming. We've mentioned the wind a couple of times. Our fine camera operator and color commentator, Caden Cabajo, is over in the open window, braving the winds ever so bravely.
That sun is right in my eyes as well, so it doesn't make it for a pleasant camera operating experience. But we're doing our best.
Toughing it out.
Yes. Okay, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I think I've seen some face skin chipping away over there. He's becoming brittle. But that's what we're all about here at Spring Hill Sports Live, is getting you the game regardless of that weather.
Now, what's interesting is sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, the inbound coming in there, but what were you saying there, Caden?
Now, the boys soccer, that is in the fall, and so it doesn't get it gets dark pretty quickly, so the lights help. But yeah, being in the spring, it definitely the days get longer, so that sun is out for longer. So that means the sun will be out for the girls' games.
Yeah, and obviously they're starting to get to that point here today as well, where you're looking up and they're kind of thinking about turning the lights fully on. Not totally sure it's needed just yet. It's that awkward little dusk phase.
Yep.
Scoring opportunity coming here, and just as quickly it evaporates into the waiting arms of the netminder there for Spring Hill. And now this one will be booted back toward midfield. Playable Eudora. Here's Kerr with it. Kerr with a left-footed shot far side and batted down. She went southpaw for that shot, was looking for the far side corner, and it was taken away. Nicely done by the Spring Hill keeper. And a goose egg remains on the Cardinals scoreboard. Really missed the opportunity to call it a Cardinals egg, but hey, you live and you learn. This will be a throw-in coming along the far sideline. This will ever so easily find its way into the waiting hands of the keep. 26-15 left to go here in the second half. Still 3-0 Spring Hill. That one ends up immediately out of play, so a throw-in coming here for the Cardinals. Madison Woodruff awaiting the okay from the official with some substitutions going on.
For Eudora, number 76, Shin Close.
Throws that one ahead. Lots of Spring Hill black jerseys over there. And just booting it straight out of bounds. So now Kerr will throw it in. Looking for Corbs, who can't save it. That one ends up out of play, and now a goal kick upcoming. Coming near side. Waiting for it there initially was Lingner. But now a throw-in coming for Eudora. Oh, tried to find Lingner there, but off the shoulder of number 15 Woodruff and out of play. So now a throw-in for the Broncos. Now they get it to Lingner. Tight roping the sideline. Kerr manages to center it up. Now it comes back to Kerr on the give and go, but now it'll be settled. It's Jayla Erpelding. And a whistle blows. That'll go against the Cardinals, so a free kick coming here. And it looks like it'll be Bergman to take it. Bergman sends that one toward midfield. That was a rocket shot off the foot of Huntington. Just couldn't quite handle it. And it results in the ball coming toward the near sideline. And they're going to rule last off of the Cardinals. So Spring Hill will get the throw in.
Entering for Spring Hill, number 1, Isla Milian.
It was an absolutely beautiful weather day for almost the entirety of the day, in the mid to high 60s when the sun was shining. But now the sun's starting to set, and those winds are starting to catch up to people. You can start to see some of the fans in the stands, the ball boys and girls on the sideline kind of grabbing at their elbows, trying to keep tight and keep warm. And now here's Spring Hill. They've got an offensive rush. Haven't had a whole lot of offense here in half number 2, but this could be an opportunity. That one popped up into the air and a whistle blows. Whistle came for an infraction well behind the play. And a free kick upcoming here for Eudora. Now bringing it across midfield. Trying to send it through here for Zincorbs. Defense gets to it first and sends it near sideline. Playing it upfield just past number 2, Jillian Lingner. Ended up out of play, but now Spring Hill with a chance. Lingner trying to win the race to it. Couldn't quite get it away there from number 14, Elizabeth Fisher. Ends up out of play, throw in coming. Eudora sends it ahead. Opportunity to get that 0 off the board as they're deep into Spring Hill territory. Spring Hill will just boot that one out of play. Throw in coming for Eudora. Whistle blows. Throw in coming here for Spring Hill. Sent back towards the goaltender. 21:15 left to go here in the second half. Clock definitely working against Eudora at this point. The wind at their backs has prevented Spring Hill from really starting any serious offensive possessions on the opposite side, but they're not the team that needs them. That one goes toward the far sideline. This one is playable for Spring Hill. Sent up trying to get the stretch pass going, but taken away by Eudora. And they're able to get a deep pass. That one, though, leaking toward the goal line, sideline, and out of play. Playable far side. Ended up out of play there. Eudora trying to keep it in. Trying to tightrope along that far sideline. That ends up out of play and into the spare netting. Unfortunately for the Cardinals, that counts for no goals. And will not be helping them at this time. One way to advance ball positioning here, just keep throwing it upfield right off the shin pads of your opponent. Eventually, though, Eudora caught on and started to move it up past midfield, but then Infante got in the way and sends it deep into the Cardinal end. Williams able to take it away, far sideline. She'll center this one up. Ligner gets to it. Trying to play it ahead. That one poked toward the sideline. That'll roll right over the Broncos, etched into the purple turf. Spring Hill tries to get something offensive going here. That ends up out of play again. Once again, throw in coming, Spring Hill. Natalie Rice sends it back. This one taken away. Corbs sends it back. Popped up ahead. Just past Erpelding. And now Spring Hill with it. Oh, and just out of the reach of Lingner, or she would have had quite a race for the goal. This one sent deep. Not a whole lot of black jerseys in the area, but now they're starting to congregate. One ends up out of play. This should be a throw-in coming for the Cardinals. Sent ahead, but immediately to the Broncos, and now a whistle blows. Free kick coming here for Eudora. Now in a bit more of a hurry. Sent deep by Kerr. Playable for Bergman. Initially intercepted, but that's rolling toward the sideline. Bergman gets in her way, and it'll just roll harmlessly out of play. Throw in coming for Spring Hill. Grubiger sends it ahead to Corbs. That one popped up ahead. This could be a chance! And not able to get to it there was Jayla Erpelding. Race was on. Goaltender beat her by a step. That might have saved a quality scoring chance. Spring Hill will try to send this one back up near midfield. Sent back in. Playable here for the Spring Hill defense. But now playing it far sideline is Eudora. Too many black jerseys to weave through, though. At least initially, and then that one's going to be sent just wide of the net. Goal kick up coming. Popped up into the air. Whistle coming for the collision there between Lingner and number 15 Madison Woodruff. And that'll set up a free kick coming for the Cardinals. Looks like they'll allow Erpelding to take it. Spring Hill sends out its three bravest soldiers to form the wall. Erpelding sends that one. That's going to get on net and in!
Oh, wow.
So Erpelding will score off the free kick at the 25-minute mark. The Cardinals have points on the board. And they're within two with 14:58 left to play. So game not totally over yet, is a little bit of momentum onto the side of the Cardinals. Goal scored once again, that is Jayla Erpelding, the senior, off the free kick from some distance. Had a great hook on that shot too. A little bit of deception as it just leaked its way into the near side top corner off the bounce. And now Eudora will try to capitalize on the momentum. This one, though, ends up back on their end of midfield, and they'll need to regroup. Spring Hill, though, not going to just let him do it. That one ends off of Woodruff, and now thrown ahead, trying to find Lingner. Out of play again. Deep throw in. Looking for Williams. Elizabeth Williams has 2 goals today already. That one sent far side. They were looking there for Tatum Baldwin, who just couldn't get to it, and it ends up out of play, far sideline. So now a throw in coming here for Spring Hill. Sent towards Williams, just off of her knee. That one bounced off of Williams, goes far sideline, and then sent back towards the center. Then off the head of a Eudora Cardinal. And now the Spring Hill defensive line will take it. I believe that's Bergman with it. They'll bring it back to their own side of midfield and regroup. They'll reset the offense and then send it deep. Race is on for it. They've got numbers. Ligner, a shot. That one just went wide. They had the opportunity there. Jillian Ligner able to get open on the the near side of the field on your screen. It was a far side stretch pass across the entire field. Great pass there. I believe that was from Baldwin. Ligner, though, just pushed it a little wide. Hard to hit the precision shot on the run with the wind the way it is. And this game remains 3-1. Sent in and then immediately sent right back out. The benches will stay busy. Williams takes it ahead. Now Kerr sends it back along the far sideline. And it'll find its way out of play. I believe last off of number 14, Estes there. Spring Hill now realizing momentum starting to leak against them a little bit. Just trying to play this thing defensively and get it back onto the other side of midfield. Clock is with the Broncos now. 11:40 left to go in the game, and they've got a 2-goal lead. You don't want to totally just fall back onto your heels and play the rest of the game in defensive mode, but you can't afford to not have to play totally aggressively. You can kind of go into a bit of a defensive shell and make Eudora earn it, if nothing else. This one's going to be taken away, nearly taken away and brought the other direction by Buchholz. That one sent off of Woodruff there, so a throw-in coming up. Sent in by Coble. And then Buchholz sends it ahead. Here's Rice with it. Sending it over to Infante. She'll try to look for a lane. She's knocked to the ground there by Lauren Grauberger, sorry.
Subs for Eudora, number 22, Harper Andrews. For Spring Hill, number 12, Taylor Hines. And number 6, Jane Hughes.
So both teams will put out some substitutions here. Free kick coming here for Spring Hill. Pops up into the air. We're into single-digit minutes now. 9:55 left to go. Spring Hill still on top by 2. Sent ahead. Race is on. Caitlin Peterson's going to have to really book it to beat the ball to the goaltender. She won't. And Spring Hill will be able to just boot this thing back near midfield if they wish. That one, though, right off the side of her foot and out of play. So Eudora catches a break and will take the throw in here. Woodruff will sub off, so someone else will throw it in. McCormick was trying to keep it alive. She lost it, though. Here's Hines with it. Tried to get it going ahead. Lost it out of play. Throw incoming, Spring Hill. No one has truly, really settled it down just yet, and now it's Kerr with it. She'll send it ahead. Foot race far sideline. Danger here for Spring Hill. They're trying to get rid of that thing. This is Erpelding with it. She sends it back. This thing chipped ahead towards the center. Rice gets to it first for Spring Hill, and they'll just send that thing out of bounds and force the throw in. Sent into play. Chipped ahead, but out of bounds. That one wide of the net by a good margin. We're down under 8 minutes left to go. Puts a boot to it. This thing ends up on a white cleat once again. Just couldn't get a shot off there. That was Jaden Brooks, who had an opportunity if she could have settled it. Just unable to do so. And now the ball ends up free at midfield. Hines couldn't get to it.
Returning for Spring Hill, number 10, Lady Montgomery.
Throw in coming here for the Cardinals. Goes right to Hines, though, and now popped up into the air. Sending it deep under the Spring Hill end. Brooks can get to it. No, not quite. Nicely done there for the defense of Spring Hill. Ella Butchels, the first one to it. This time she'll just watch that one leak gently out of play. And a goal kick upcoming here for the Broncos. Both teams trying to establish some possession here. Finally, it is Kerr, the freshman, for Eudora. Then taken away. Here's Infante with it. She's nearly tripped up, and they will blow a whistle for it, so Spring Hill will get a free kick. We're officially into the part of the game where they could really just boot this thing deep into Eudora's end. Like so. Oh, but that one taken by Fisher. But now taken by Hines. Sends it ahead. Here's Williams. If she's not offside, but she is offside.
Oh.
That would have been a chance at a hat trick, but well past that last defender and the ball before the ball got there. This one's sent back up near midfield. Just over the head of Brooks and now popped back into the Spring Hill end of the field. This will roll near side corner. Poked out of play there for Spring Hill. We're down to 5 minutes left to go. Spring Hill trying to nurse this 2-goal lead. Able to get the ball out of the danger zone. Scrum for it. This one rolling ahead. And picked up fairly easily by the netminder, who will now put a boot to it and send it back to midfield. Grauberger with it. Off of her head and sent forward into the Spring Hill side. Elizabeth Williams sends it ahead. Hines and Fisher in a race for it, and Fisher will win the race. Still being pestered by Hines, though. Can Hines? Oh, and can't keep it in bounds. They're going to rule last off of Fisher, though, so Spring Hill with a chance at a throw-in. Oh, and that one just ends up out of play. So a throw-in coming here for Fisher of Eudora. Kept on the Eudora end. Then sent out of play. So throw-in coming. Sends it in, looking for Williams. Williams sends it back. Comes near side to Coble. Just past Infante and now trying to send it back into the Spring Hill side there, but unable to do so successfully. Now the ball loose at midfield. Eudora will try to get an offensive rush going as we're under 3 minutes. Tries to send it ahead once more, but that one leaks past everybody. And Spring Hill's goaltender, the first one to it. She'll just boot that thing ahead. And that one hits the flag post on the far corner. Goal kick upcoming here for Spring Hill. We're now down to the point where Eudora would need a goal per minute to force an overtime here. Spring Hill obviously content to just avoid that disaster. They can officially just start trying to clear this thing as far as they can kick it once they get possession. Throw in coming here, Eudora. Booted ahead, looking to get that thing on goal, but it goes well wide. It even hops the fence and ends up over on the practice football field. Goal kick coming up here for the Broncos. Near side corner, poked out of play, 1:08 left to go. Throw in coming for Eudora. Sends it in, trying to center it up. Popped up into the air, still dangerous, and Spring Hill just flings that one. Almost sent it to the point where someone was getting a souvenir. Loose ball, though, comes back into play. Ball girl's got to go get it. Now the throw in is legal. Down to 35 seconds. Free kick. I'd imagine with 30 seconds left to go, this will be just sent on goal. And no, just a little high over the head of Jaden Brooks. Jayla Erpelding scored the only Eudora goal earlier off of a free kick, so I thought maybe she'd try to rocket that thing far corner. Instead, she looked for the pass, but just couldn't hit Jaden Brooks. And now with under 7 seconds to play, Spring Hill will just play it ahead toward midfield. They'll watch the clock kick down to 0, and your Spring Hill Broncos take this one 3-1 at home over the Eudora Cardinals. Great game played here by the Broncos. 2 goals scored by the junior Elizabeth Williams, and the third one added by the junior Haley Bergman. Lone goal for Eudora today, scored by Jayla Erpelding. Great game for Caden Cabajo on camera and color. I've been Aaron Feely for Spring Hill Sports Live. Thank you all for watching.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new Activity Center at the Tonganoxie High West Campus or go to TongyRec.org.
Gets inside the 25, and they're going to mark him down at the 24. 3-yard gain, first down, Lewisburg, 1:10 on the clock. They'll stop it long enough to move the chains, and then they'll go at it once again.
1 minute, 15 seconds
Clock is
left to go. We
running.
had fireworks before the game.
Just 1 minute
We've
left
had some
to play in the
fireworks
first
already
half.
here
Battle makes
in the first
call,
quarter.
wants to
Third
throw again
straight
and
touchback.
Tip.
Jackson McWilliams, he just kicked
gets
that out.
Everybody and their cousin out here are begging for that late tackle on Battle. It's happened at least 3 times now. Even Battle himself is furious.
Yeah. We'll know that
They'll go right back up to
Tonganoxie in
the
the
line.
past
They're going to
never been afraid of the little
58
kick.
seconds. The clock is
It's great when the teams are able to fumble and are able to recover it, but when they're setting up around the between the 35 and 45-yard lines every time.
Now back to
That's
the
most
line.
efficient way and didn't make it as easy. Nice on the
twist
deep
right
still
with
with
2 timeouts.
My goodness, driving him back. I believe that's Noah Bailey.
Battle low, picks it up. He's going to pick
the
up
wrestler getting in a double leg takedown? That's got to
should be down at about the 21-yard line, and he is. And now timeout Lewisburg.
in that open field tackle.
So a gain of 3.
And
it'll be 3rd down and 7 now for Lewisburg. But Battle did take a hit, and the officials did not throw the flag. So apparently they believe that the defender was in a motion that he was not going to be able to stop Battle hitting on the ball
I
for
didn't see
quite
an
some
official
time.
flag.
But you'd like to at least get, after a couple of pass interference calls, one legitimate, one I did, one legitimate, 2. I'm not dogging the officials.
Second and 7, all at the 20.
Yeah, look at that. Swallowed him up in the backfield. How about that?
There was not one on that. And now the officials, you kind of like to get a call somewhere along the way.
174-pound junior,
the purple haze
stuffing
to come to life.
Harding in the backfield. I'm sure a lot
They've
of
been to life all night. They just got a little
fans
extra
and faithful
right now.
have not seen
from the
that a
gun
lot
battle.
this year.
Third down
-3
7.
on